Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The bowler looks really confident.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Amir from the north end.
New bowler into the attack for Pakistan.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Pant ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap. Trouble. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Drilled that one away.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed. Goes over the top with that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
8 runs added in that over. India, a 36 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Ashraf, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Smacks that away through the gap. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Onto that early. That could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Spanked it. Fielder didn't even see that. Great hook shot for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a confident appeal. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
भाई इंडिया तो बहुत ही अच्छा खेल रहा है यार.
How will he reply?
यार एक यॉर्कर करते हैं इन स्विंग. अरे भाई
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Ashraf from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Over. India a 79 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Edged. What a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. Through the gap. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. India a 93 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Gets that away.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. I'll certainly be looking to push on.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Into bat
1 over left in the innings. Zaman to bowl it. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot.
भाई
Gets on the
फ़खर को
front
तो
foot
मैंने
and
आवर दिया,
right
लेकिन
over
ये
the
तो मार
boundary.
खा रहा है यार. इंडियन बैटर्स तो रुक ही नहीं रहे यार.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has
ये
reached
T10 और देखो इन्होंने
its
कितना स्कोर बना
into
दिया.
the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just
ऋषभ पंत 65 पे और मार ही जा रहा है यार. ये देखो.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for
भाई
the ball to
इंडिया
take
टीम
that
बहुत
one.
हैवी है यार. मानना तो पड़ेगा.
Off the
या
middle of
क्या
that.
क्या ये कैच है? ले भाई.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to
6
hit.
6 4
Really
4.
given the treatment.
क्या कर क्या रहा है यार ये ऋषभ पंत.
Tried something a bit different last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket.
ले भाई.
Too straight, punch through the leg side.
You
भाई
just
असल में
can't get
हार्डेस्ट
any better
डिफ़िकल्टी
than
है तो
that.
बहुत मुश्किल होता है यार इसमें बॉलिंग करना.
Answered all for the fielders.
लास्ट बॉल मैच की.
Swept away.
कैच था? अच्छा हाथ में चली गई.
And the innings comes to an end.
चलो भाई.
Sun will need 134.
फ़खर जमान और
This is a very
साय में यूँ बातें और सामने है अर्शदीप
get their eye in.
जो कि काफ़ी अच्छे बॉलर हैं. आईपीएल में इन्होंने स्टंप्स तोड़ ही दी थी भाई. इतना गुस्सा. ले भाई गुस्से का नाम लिया आते साथ ही उसने बाउंसर मार दिया.
Short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
अरे वाइड नहीं है क्या? मैं समझा वाइड है. गुड शॉट. सिंगल मिलेगा डबल डबल मिलेगा. भाई जो भी लाइव में हो चैट वगैरह करो यार. बातचीत करते हैं भाई लोगों के साथ. भाई ये कैच है क्या?
Stepping just a little too eager on that
अबे
delivery.
अबे ये क्या था? अच्छा नो
Pressure comes
बॉल.
to the crease. Not had the best of weeks
मैं भी
leading up
बोलूँ
to
यार
this game.
कैच तो उसने
They'll
ड्रॉप
show
नहीं किया.
everyone their strength. Oh, too good. That is huge.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, great shot. On the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke. Straight through the covers.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Going with pace now. Straight to the fielder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Jeez, timed that well.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Gets that away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Onto that early. That could be 4. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. That's the over. Pakistan are 47 for none. Siraj, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Ayub wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100. Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
At number 3 for Pakistan. Please make him welcome.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? And that's gone. Amazing catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Mohamed Rizwan is the new batter at number
And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Make him welcome.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, simple run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 6 for Pakistan.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
At number 8 for
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Oh, great shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Five runs added there. Pakistan are 80 for 6. Bishnoi from the south end. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Mohammad Amir is coming into bat for Pakistan. Please give him a round of applause.
Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
भाई जिसने भी लाइव स्ट्रीम ज्वाइन किया ज़रा चैट वगैरह में आओ, बातचीत करते हैं यार.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
इंडिया के स्पिनर्स ने जो गेम निकाला है ना इंडिया के लिए,
They've gone up here.
भाई मेरा 7 के 7 विकेट स्पिनर्स ने लिए हैं.
Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Gone. Superb catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The batters made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Gone. Fine catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Gone. Bowled him, and it's all over.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
भाई जिसने भी लाइव स्ट्रीम ज्वाइन किया है कमेंट करो, बातचीत करते हैं लाइव चैट में. हेलो भाई, एक बंदे ने लाइव स्ट्रीम ज्वाइन किया है. आ जाओ लाइव चैट में बातचीत करते हैं यार.
You join us for this match between Pakistan and India.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. No shot offered. Timed that perfectly.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Can he come back with a dot ball?
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
भाई लाइव चैट में बातचीत करो यार, मैं बोर हो रहा हूँ। अपना इंडियन कोई भाई देख रहे हैं तो आओ बात करते हैं।
Jeez, timed that well.
That was a lovely flowing drive.
कोई सवाल कोई कुछ।
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. Pakistan, a 61 for none. Bumrah from the north end. no, no, no. Terrible shot.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great shot.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Bowl. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. Pakistan, 73 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs a direct hit.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 10 off it. Pakistan are 83 for 1.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Any sign of nerves approaching the half century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. How will he reply?
Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Bishnoi from the south end. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Zaman has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Straight to the fielder. Eleven runs added there. Pakistan are 110 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Whacked away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Found the middle of the bats. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Siraj, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Out! Good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Ahmed taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Brilliant shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Ahmed muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. Ayub watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
The bowler looks really confident. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 158 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in. They've gone up here. Thick edge. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Big edge. Where's that going? Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 10 runs added there. India are 10 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Gets that away.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Rohit loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no